Hello and welcome back to NASCAR 2005 Chase for Cup. Last episode we had our NASCAR Cup Series debut, but it did not go well in the slightest. Real horrible handling car all the way throughout at Dover. We have Dale Jr. winning the point standings, Vervo. National Series, I think it's actually gotten worse, down to 21st for us. Over 612 points ahead of Brandon Whitbo, so could clinch a championship 3 races early. And then Ty Sheets having a good season, multiple wins, third in the standings, still in the title picture against the two Georges. But for now, we do have a few tracks which I dread to go to. Yes, we have California, the trucks, and then Talladega in the Cup Series, which it's Talladega. Play racing isn't hard, but next week, Kansas. This track has been awful to me. So we better hope for all we can at California and Talladega. Out of a pit lane. Transitioning from the day to the night. National Series race was in the day, but now we're going night racing. And even though this track, we were faster in qualifying, but it was terrible for the car during the race. But now that we're in the truck series, with a way better ride, we shouldn't have any problems here. Just need to get used to 3 and 4 a bit more. I could carry more speed.
Alright, here we go. Don't hold anything back.
Put down into turn 1. Little throttle blip is all that I need. Or maybe I was a bit late on it, but truck was bottoming out real bad. And then it's turn 3. Handling a lot better through here. Should have a good lap at least. I don't know if it's going to be pole. Or it is. 38.889. Good enough for the pole. And almost 3/10 faster than Brandon Witt in second. And now we qualify for Talladega. Since this is a plate track, we should be able to finish a lot better and make up for all those last place finishes we've been having. Car's able to hold a line good. That's pretty much all I need around here. Now we just let luck decide how fast we really are against the AI. I wonder if we'll need to employ some lucky strategy of sorts heading into the race, just to try and win, because if you know the July National Series race at Daytona, I almost pulled it off with some lucky strategy, but the tires were so bad that they couldn't even handle the turns at Daytona. Fell down to 9th in that race. Now we try again on the second lap. We're 19th, 49.9. We can stay glued to the line just a bit better. We should get a better position. Nope, not like that. Gotta stay off the apron. Hopefully that didn't mess me up too much. Through 3 and 4 for the last time. And all we have left is the tri-oval. Can we see any improvement from here?
Nice lap. We'll be okay.
No, it's still stuck down in 19th. So 1st and 19th are starting spots for the first 2 races in this episode. First off is California Speedway, the American Racing Wheels 200.
Alright, here we go.
Rolling up to the line. Green flag of California, 12 laps. I hate that run-up that, for some reason, the AI have in some of these games. Makes no sense how I'm pulling that first second and then immediately drag hits me like a brick. As why is the car so loose down here? It's only a straight. Truck feels a bit more stable now. Maybe as we get some wear and temperature in the tires, the truck will improve. Pretty much my only worry around this circuit is 1 and 2. Sometimes the truck likes to bottom out. But now got the notification. Made just over 3.5 laps, so we could pit lap 7, or if we want to even out the tire stints, make sure no one jumps us, we could pit early lap 6. It's now lap 6. Should be halfway, but with the 83 truck behind closing in quick, he was able to get around Brandon Witt for second. If I try to wait one more lap, he's probably going to pass me, so I got to pit now. And they're both ranging in quick. A few trucks already in. Now we just gotta try to hang on to the bottom. Don't want Brandon Witt to catch us out, or like that. So, all 4 tires, we have no damage, and then we'll leave everything else alone. It was a good stop. Now we gotta see how far behind we are. With the 152 truck now leading, that should mean all the other leaders came in. And luckily we won't go a lap down. Here's the rest of the field. Brandon Witt leading them out of the pits. And there's actually one car with the 152. He's the only one who didn't pit. There we go. Now leading the way, we have almost a 2-second gap. Now we just need to not lose too much time every lap. Like, even though we might not have the best truck long run, if we can minimize the losses, it'll be an easy win from here. Down the back straightaway for the last time. Again, nothing much to write home throughout this race, other than we took pole again and led pretty much the entire way around. But I'll definitely take a boring win over a chaotic second. So, and finally winning at California, Brandon Witt, Travis Guapo are your top 3, and then Doug Thompson, and then Richard Johnson round out the top 5. Now we get to see how much chaos is in store at Talladega, one of the plate tracks known for the big one. And we'll get to see if another one happens today. It's the EA Sports 500 at Talladega Superspeedway. Green flag at Talladega. Gonna have to work this drag or draft carefully. Kurt Busch left the space down there, and I think the 50 will as well. Oh. Crap, someone's at the door.
A few moments later.
Alright, got that taken care of. So, running at 16th, down the back straightaway, having to defend a couple drivers. Kurt Busch on the inside. But with how wide the track is, I'm sure someone's going to find a higher lane and get around me. As Kurt Busch, I think, is riding the apron, literally. Oh, contact behind. Some drivers getting into it out of turn 4. And I think that's Jeff Burton now ahead of Kurt Busch. As we're losing the field ahead of us, I'm doing what I can, having the throttle pinned down all the way, and unfortunately I just don't have the speed of this car. Whoa, more contact ahead. I forgot who drives a 50 in this game. I don't know if it's Derek Cope or Jimmy Spencer, but he got some contact with Dale Jarrett in the 88 machine. Trying to catch that draft. Maybe even share some just to make some allies out here. Here's Michael Waltrip, two-time Daytona 500 winner. As we're actually closing off the field quite a bit. Sterling Marlin losing some speed. We have to back off a little bit to avoid hitting him. Might even get past Matt Kenseth, Dale Jarrett, all of them. Is that? No, I don't think that's Matt Kenseth back there. That's a Dodge logo. What am I saying? 3 laps in, now up to 12, surprisingly. This is actually giving me a good feeling about this race. We might actually get a good finish. Was going to help out Paul Menard, but he didn't want to stay down low. Rusty Wallace is going to chase me down to the apron. Whoa, car's a little unstable. Let's help out Kevin Harvick for a bit. I cannot talk today. Also, find it weird how in the trial oval it suddenly expands a lane, and then when you get out it goes back to its normal, 4 lanes out here. Don't understand why they did that. Into turn 3, helping Robbie Gordon get around Tony Stewart. And into the top 5 we go. Hopefully this encourages Richard Childress to give me the ride if I somehow do make it to the Cup Series. It's got to be apron a little too much. I wanted to get around Robbie there, but I cost myself. Jeff Gordon is the one leading the way, surprisingly. Doing a good job holding off Dale Jr. But to be inside again. Not leaving a lot of room, but we made it. And now we're going to share a draft with Bobby Labonte. Oh, how cool is that? Jeff Gordon's running his Rainbow Warrior scheme. Now that's awesome. But now we're in contention for the race lead. Whoa, Junior, you gotta watch where you're going. Gotta listen to your spotter. Let's see, I'm not gonna try and rush this move for the lead just yet. Because if I do, I'm probably gonna cause an incident. We'll share a draft with Jeff Gordon right now. So right now, the new top 3 is Jeff Gordon, me, and Bobby Labonte. Dale Jr., after turning down into me, dropped himself down to 4th, right in front of Robbie Gordon and Tony Stewart, as Jeff Gordon, again, leaving no room, but this time we're going to take the lead. Or will we? Nah, Gordon just barely got it back. We got to be first crossing the line in order to get a laps-led bonus. And then it's another 5-point bonus for winning the most. I'm going to try to pit at the same point as the rest of the leaders. See if I can stay late on the brakes, get the jump on them on the entry, and take the lead that way. But weirdly, as soon as I get into some air, it's like the car needs the draft in order to stay quick. As soon as I try to get into air, it's not working for me. A few cars in the pits, but none of them I'm really worried about. Gordon late to the bottom again. Oh, jeez. Couldn't hold my line. I was hoping Bobby Labonte would help me out, but he's going to the top, wanting to help Gordon instead. And that reminds me, this is the time when Joe Gibbs was still running Chevys. I think they were originally Pontiacs, and then went to Chevy. And then 2008, they went to Toyota. And I don't want to go to the outside. I feel like I'm going to lose spots to everyone if I get caught up there, so we're going to keep helping Gordon. If he really wants to lead, well, maybe he isn't desperate for a lead. My car just doesn't like being caught out in air. Can we finally lead a lap, please? Finally, we lead the lap. And we actually got some draft of the lap cars ahead. Jeff Gordon's teammate, Jimmy Johnson, giving us probably some, I guess, unwanted assistance. Or he's not the one who wants to help. Like, he should be helping his teammate, but somehow it helps us take the lead. Dale Jr. on his way in. Jimmy Johnson is now blocking me. Mad that he helped me take the lead away from his teammate. Wow, Jimmy is not having it, and I'm worried if I keep losing time behind him, it's going to let Dale Jr. take the lead back, because he's pitting a bit early. I think lap 12 will be an okay time to pit. I don't know when Jeff or Bobby will go in. And Jeff is racing on the apron, just like the other one did earlier in the race. Bobby's in. Finally to the inside of Jimmy. Trying to use some of this extra draft from the lapped cars to gain some time. But right now, the next set of lapped cars is a bit far ahead, so maybe lap 13 should be the point we pit. Whoa, contact! Jeff Gordon, something happened to him. Might have hit his teammate. And now Jimmy does the same thing, racing on the apron. I don't know why they're doing it. Wait on the brakes, come on. I screwed myself. I screwed myself. Okay, right sides only. Because we need to save time. I could not brake this car. Just couldn't get it to brake, and now I can't take left sides or else I'm going to lose too much time. Luckily, it's only 5 seconds.
When you're ready, you're all clear. Okay, we're clear.
Alright. It's not over. Tires are probably not going to like me, but we are on Jeff Gordon's good side. Technically, no one is around, so we could enter the track on the banking if we want. But right sides, it should be the side that's more worn out, so as long as we got that out of the way, I think we can stay up here. Just no knee-jerk reactions. Here's the rest of the leaders that are pitting. Kevin Harvick is up there somewhere. Ricky Craven, Bill Elliott, Matt Kenseth. Surprised I'm not seeing Dale Jr. So even after a speeding penalty, I still lead the way, but will these tires last? I only took right sides to try and offset the penalty. Jeff Gordon and Dale Jr. all over the back now. Bobby Labonte stalking behind in fourth. 50% chance this turns into one of the Cinderella stories of the century, or the biggest heartbreak tale of the year. One of the fantasy drivers slowing down on the apron. Wonder if he has a technical problem. But Dale Jr. now moves into second. He's going to look all over to try and take the lead, but I'm not going to allow it. If one of these drivers does make a move that works out, we have to stay in the draft as close as possible. Because the left sides are hating being out here right now. The car still handles good, but it's a bit more jittery. Tires very worn. I expected it. It will now be Jeff Gordon down to fourth. He took the outside as Junior is bouncing around the apron. And Bobby Labonte's going to have a run offside. Can't go up there too quickly though, or the car is going to get all out of whack. 3 more laps. I don't even need to be in this. Oh no. No, no, no. Just stay in the draft. That's all I need. Oh, maybe I can clear him into 3. Yes, I pulled it off. The switchback in just 1 lap. I gotta get better at my lane changes when on worn tires. 2 more laps. They're fanning out real wide behind. I think we're about to go 3 wide. Jeff Gordon looking low. Junior looking high. Junior tries a high side. Oh, wish we can get help from either Gordon or Labonte. Worst comes to worst, we'll need a last-second slingshot down the front stretch. Maybe even some fender bending. Junior takes the lead, but it's not over. Oh! Final lap, but I wanted to slide it behind. I did not mean to hit him there. Gotta use that draft again. Slingshot down low. Then we block hard. No, 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 no. Less than a mile left. Come on. Bobby and Dale. Oh, he tried to wreck me for it. Let's freaking go. Yes. We have to celebrate that. Come on. Cup Series win. Just 2 starts. And the ultimate Cinderella story. Very few have only won in their second start. Jamie McMurray, Trevor Bayne, Austin Cindric. And now we get to join that elite list. That was a race for my life. Did I just freaking do that? Like, hopefully this shows up on the reel, but right here, reel 5. Contact. Somehow I saved the car. And barely holding off Bobby and Jeff. First Cup win so soon, and that's just incredible. I couldn't have predicted this.
Hey, it's Ace, buddy. I got 2 words for you. Nextel Cup. That's right.
A second? What?
Some of the best NASCAR drivers are going to be running.
Okay, cool. We got a cherry race, but O'Reilly Ford? Like, is this supposed to be a higher end ride? And it's at Watkins Glen, so I guess thanks to 1 Cup win at Talladega, we now get a chance at a higher quality ride already, and it's not even the end of the season, so we will have to skip the charity race, but time to try out this new test in the Cup Series. So the goal time, 72.55. And I wonder if we're going to get a warm-up. Yeah, still at lap 0, so I think this is going to be another warm-up lap, just like at Talladega. Just to get a feel for the car and the braking points. Alright, first lap of this test session in a 143 Ford. Brake at 2.5. Very good turn, although a lot of front brake lockups. I think for the S's we will have to back out of the gas a little bit. Yes, we do. But as long as we hug that apex, we shouldn't worry about hitting the wall. And now to the bus stop. I think it's the 300 board. That's the best point. Did you see that thing down the backstretch? The car got jittery again. I thought that was just a one-time thing, but this car tends to be very jittery around Watkins Glen for some reason. Down the front straightaway. 108.5. So that should... I think the goal time was like 77 or something like that. Anything under 70 seconds should easily beat it. So just keep doing this for 4 more laps and the ride is in the bag. Final lap. Got all the laps for the 2 through 4, it's been 109s. I haven't been able to get back to the 108s. I think mainly because the bus stop, the car is, again, very jittery. And it's not going to help if I'm smacking the wall in the S's. Out of turn 4. Through the bus stop one last time, let's hang on to it. Thank you. And around the carousel, which I think is turn... I don't remember which turn number it is. That exit sucked. Catching nothing but grass there. Luckily the last turn was a bit better, and then 109.4 for the last time. Or, nope, 19503. So only one time of a 108, and everything else was around half a second off, at least.
Hey, what do you say, pal? You know what my mom used to say to me? Ace? That's right, she called me Ace. Variety is the spice of life.
Damn, so... already have another Cup ride lined up, but since I'm already under contract, I don't know if I can switch over, even if the O'Reilly car is really a higher rated ride. Yeah, 105, 1 star, I cannot switch over. But for now, we have the race at IRP. Kennedy will take that win. And now, although Kansas has been a terrible track for us, honestly don't mind how this video ends. I finally got a Cup win, and it somehow came way easier than it should at Talladega. Qualifying now starting at Kansas Speedway. First race will be National Series, of course, for the Mr. Good Sense 300. And I really don't have an answer for this car other than just drive the line as best as I can, because, again, setup changes don't seem to work for this car. And if I once again get last, which I probably will, it's not going to help my position in the standings at all. Ooh, running real wide at 1 and 2, pushing too hard. Had a good run out of 4 though. As long as I know my breaking point into 1, things should get better. 26th, not the worst. Out turn 4 again. Could have hit the apex a bit better, but I felt that was a lot better than lap 1. Out of turn 4, looking for better than a 32.1, and it doesn't happen. So stuck down to 26th. Ashton Lewis will get the pole. Now qualifying for the Banquet 400 of the Cup Series. I just can't believe how bipolar it's suddenly becoming in my part-time Cup Series ride. Last place, then first place. But if we keep handling like Dover, it's going to be another last place all over again. Bit tight out of 4. And dang, I think I maxed out the gear ratios too much. I'm revving out quite quickly, and now I'm wide at 1 and 2. I'll have to go in and fix it after this. Got a bit too greedy. Three and 4 felt a lot better though. And the time will be 31.632. I don't know if that's entirely because I'm messing up the gear ratio. But given how this car is going to handle bad either way in the long run, I shouldn't be surprised. Out turn 4. What will it be this time? Slight improvement, but still stuck down 30th. So, car setup side, I gotta fix the gear ratios. So, let's do... leave the 4th gear back to normal. Rear end can be... I think 360 will be okay. And now, with Dale Jr. on pole for the Cup Series, we head back over to the National Series. Green flag's out. Try to find the inside quickly. There we go. Too bad we still have, I think that's Terry Cook in the 10, getting around us on the outside. And then tied out of 4, that puts us down a few more spots. Try to at least share draft with someone. Try to draft with the other Shane in the field, Shane Kirkland in the 86. But he's already pulling away. Bernie Sadler caught way down in the field. And 60 car. Is that Greg Biffle or Carl Edwards in that ride? Oh, now he gets out of a groove. Now down to 33rd as we try to calm down Russell Hughes. Far ahead of us, but I still want to get that rivalry meter down. Or not. Yeah, even if I'm running the line okay, the field just keeps blowing my doors off. Two more spots down. Oh, now he's trying to wreck me. What the hell did I do to Jay? My God. And the car is still out of shape entering one. Oh, now 83, trying to... God. Why am I such an easy target out here? Still can't get down into the turn. Like, I either have to slow down a ton to get down to the bottom, or try to stay on the throttle, keep the momentum up all the way around. There's no in between. So a quarter way through, I'm already down to last. As a whole lot of smoke up here. What happened? Causing a slowdown ahead as well. But it's still not going to help us. First round of pit stops underway. Still feel like it's too soon, even if I want to try something risky. Just in case the caution comes out, I want to try lap 13, just so I can try to put as much time on the rest of the field as possible. Not able to lap many cars through that, so I don't even know if it's worth going to lap 13 anymore, but I'll try it anyway. New leader now is Kyle Busch. Bobby Hamilton came in this time. All those positions gained. All needs to be gone this time around once I go in. And Kyle is still staying out. He's waiting till lap 14. Hopefully this time I don't get a speeding penalty. There we go, 70 miles an hour.
Four tire stop this time. All clear, whatever you need.
It was a good stop, but either way I'm going to be stuck down in last. So for the final 11 laps, this is what I'm going to be forced to do. At least we'll get to see some lead changes after this final round of stops. Kyle Busch leading the way on the exit, but Bobby Hamilton gets his lead back once everything's said and done. 2 more laps and this whole thing will finally be over. Yes, we still have a cup race to worry about. But at least there I have one good result. For the National Series, I feel like I can't get anything at all. And the leader, Bobby Hamilton Jr., he's already down into turn 3 while I'm barely struggling to get out of 4. Finally, I'm on the final lap. Car is still not wanting to exit turn 2 as Bobby Hamilton Jr. takes home the checkered flag. Out of turn 4, another last place to add to the tally.
We'll get them next time.
My goodness.
Well, that's that. Let's go home.
And now the Banquet 400 at Kansas. Will it really be anything different, or is it going to be another intermediate track we're going to struggle at all the time? Let's find out.
Get ready now. Green is coming. Green flag, stand on it.
And we're racing again at Kansas. Starting down at 30th.
Here, still open.
And already this car, even with the extra gear ratios, it cannot keep up with anyone.
Don't worry about him.
This should be a car prioritizing acceleration, and it has none. Trying to stick with Greg Biff on the inside, not gonna work.
Okay, we're clear.
Oh, Bobby Labonte and Terry Labonte, both of Labonte brothers stuck down here as... Whoa! Already wrecking in the back. And there's the caution. 149 must have got high. Getting a little too antsy and took himself out of it. Or was it Jack Sprague of a zero that came down? Almost collecting Ward Burton. And for caution, you know what, I'm falling back. I'm probably going to be last anyway. I'm pitting. But what am I really going to lose? 4 spots? Like, it's not going to be much anyway. Luckily, we're the only one in the pit lane, so we don't have to worry about mistakes costing us. Yet everything's still going to plan. And off we go, back into the race.
Nobody else decided to come in.
Not really worried. So we have newer tires, it's just that for only 1 lap newer instead of like 10.
We just put about 5 seconds on it.
Oh, that's Scott Wimmer. I keep getting confused year to year who drives a 22 in this era. One moment it's Ward Burton, the next it's Scott Wimmer. Luckily the engine isn't maxing out too soon down the straights, but even with the slightly newer tires, I can't keep up with the field. The only good side is that I'm not feeling any bad quirks of the handling.
Just 6 seconds separate you and the leader.
Had a bit of a slowdown ahead on lap 8. Didn't see any contact anywhere, but field now getting split into 2 and we're a bit closer to Scott Wimmer. Trying to at least share some draft to keep things somewhat interesting. But it's not doing me any good as we have more contact. Almost wrecking, I think that's twice now. As we're a quarter of the way through the race. Finally, halfway on the fuel. We'll be going a bit longer thanks to that one stop I did. But unless the caution comes out at the right point, it's not going to mean anything. Some smoke ahead. Again. And it has caused another slowdown, so we're going to close back in on Scott Wimmer and them. Halfway home. Some of the cars coming out of the pits, I wasn't able to lap all of them. Like Johnny Benson up there, not able to lap him. And the car is still very tight on exit. Another one gains their lap, or gets back around me, so if I'm trying to use a 1 lap advantage to sneak home a good result, it's not going to happen. Oh god. Hit the apron, got tight. Accidentally put him in the wall. Just trying to hold off as many of these lap cars as I can. But again, the 199, 149, all of them just keep going around. I can try to go 1 more lap in case something happens, but still, it's a long shot as well. Going too wide on entry. Rest of the leaders go in, and... oh. I still get the lead. I guess. Because I'm paying super late out here. So I will pin on lap 22. I'm just going to 1 more time around just so I can get my 5 bonus points for waiting a lap. Whoa, that was a heck of an entry. So... yeah, we'll go 24, why not? I don't know if a full tank is really necessary, but Just in case, I'll do the full tank anyway. And what the heck's going on over here? Don't tell me that was a... I don't know what was that.
Looking good. Track's clear.
I don't know what to make of that. Just camera just showing something random and no one was in it, so at least I lit a lap just like Dover, but now the fight is not to get lapped. Now reaching 2 to go, but for the leaders, it's their last lap because of how close behind they are now. Kevin Harvick took the lead away from Dale Jr. And in fact, I don't even think that's Dale Jr.'s second. I think that's Jeff Gordon again. At least we can complete this race without getting lapped. Or Kevin, just please, one time. There we go. What position? I didn't gain anything. Right, I don't know why they're saying I'm in 42nd. I didn't pass anyone. So, Kevin Harvick takes over the win. Jeff Gordon will be second. I think that's Kurt Busch behind him third. All the leaders will now head to the pits. And for some reason, I'm going home second to last. And at least we have a cup win for once. So, Kurt Busch third. Elliott Sadler fourth. Sterling Marlin rounding up the top 5.
Man, you are the bomb, dog. Your hero status is about as big as I've ever seen in this sport. You are truly untouchable, my friend.
Thank you. Level 3. How's that show on the meter? Oh yeah, it's now past that line, so... now that the autosave's out of the way, what do we have next? We have week 38, then 39, then 40 at Darlington, 41 at Homestead. So only 6 weeks of racing left. So I think for the rest of the season, it will be just like 2 weeks per video. I think that'll be a good balance. So next video, Lowe's Motor Speedway for National Series. Having to decide between trucks and cup, which is a weird situation because truck series I technically have it in the bag, basically 99% guaranteed. But cup series, like again, because it's an intermediate track, I don't think anything's going to go well there. So I wonder if I should just stick to the trucks there. And at 37, trucks will be at Martinsville. National Series will be at Old Spice. So, you know what? I think that's a race I could be willing to skip in the truck series just so I could say I can win another National Series race. Yeah, it'll be at an easy track at Old Spice, but at least I can finally say I have one more National Series win, and then Cup Series will be at Martinsville as well. So that'll pretty much be the rundown for the next episode. Thank you all for sticking around. And if you want to see more vintage NASCAR games like this, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel. See you all another time.